Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Now, this video is about the lady that called the police on the man that was saying he was attacking her and all kind of stuff. I don't remember the names. I think the lady name was something Cooper. Let me see. Something Cooper. I'm gonna check and see if I can find it. But anyway, the judges dropped the bird watcher man. He was bird watching, and she called the police and said he was attacking her. He was this, he scared her. I mean, just doing the most dramatic, like a 2-year-old toddler. My daughter has a new daycare called Turtle Twos. So she was acting like the Turtle Twos in my daughter's daycare. She's 30 years old, and she has her own business, LLC. She babysit children, care for children, and that's been her dream since she been a child. When she was a child, I would say second, third grade, she said when she grew up she was going to own her own daycare. And as of January, or as of this month right here, maybe last week or so, she showed me her LLC and her new daycare. Anyway, this woman acted like the Turtle Twos in my daughter's daycare. When she's screaming, hollering, and carrying on, almost choking the dog to death, lying on this man. And what did this man do? Oh, I don't want her to go to jail. Oh, I don't think you should do all this stuff to her. Oh. People have a problem with it. Now what? She goes and gets 5 sessions of what you call racism class. And now that she finished the 5 sessions of racism class, now all the charges have been dropped, dismissed, whatever they said. And guess what? Her lawyers is now suing the bird watcher man. Because if the case was dismissed, that means he did wrong to her. Therefore, they're coming back on him and suing him for her being arrested for lying. When he didn't call no police. She called the police and got her own self arrested. But now they're coming back and charging him. And this is what I think. My thing is, why in the world he going out of his way to make sure this woman don't feel any accountability for her action? Why is that? Now he's in trouble. He's in trouble because her case has been dismissed after she took 5 racism classes. Whoever heard such a, there's no such thing as a racism class where you can, people has been taught to not learn racism. It's just plain crazy. But this is my thoughts on that. He deserves what he gets. You know why? Because this woman committed a crime, calling the police. He placed a video showing that she was lying. But he did not want her to whatever. So, go through all of this. Now because he took her responsibility, the burden of her accountability for committing a criminal act, calling the police and lying. Because she removed that accountability for him, what happened? The karma got to go somewhere. The karma just out there. This happened. The karma just out there. So what did he do? Put it back on himself. Now he got to suffer the consequences because her karma has been removed. Her accountability doesn't stand. That accountability got to go somewhere. So now he's accountable for what happens to her. You think she gonna go out there and say, well, I don't think he should go to jail, or I don't think nothing happened to him? I absolutely don't think it's gonna happen. She going on her merry little way. My thing is this. Forgiveness, I forgive you all day long. But you're gonna suffer your consequences. I'm not gonna suffer your consequences for you. I forgive you. I let it go. Okay. But I'm not going to get up there and say, I don't want you to go to jail. Oh, you're going to jail. I'm not going to say, well, no. Whatever the judge says is going to happen to you is going to happen to you because you commit the crime. Well, do you think, like this little boy, this little boy, I think he about 12, 9, something like that. The kid's at the playground. He takes a knife and chases my 8-year-old granddaughter. I think he's like 10 or 11. It chases my 8-year-old granddaughter. My other 8-year-old granddaughter, who's a little smaller, but she's a little smaller, small type of little girl. She's so cute. He's chasing her with a knife. He's chasing the older 8-year-old, 2 months older, her with a knife from the playground. They're just playing. The girl ain't know what happened. They're just playing, and somehow the ball hit him or something, and he just got that chase out. So while he chasing her, she fell. Just like our mama always falling when you're running. My other 8-year-old granddaughter, she said, I'ma tell. She said, I'ma tell my mama. I'ma tell my mama. He stops and heard her holler, I'ma tell my mama. He takes off behind her. She can run. She little, and she had surgery, whatever. She was in a bad accident, and her intestine was punctured. My baby lived through it and all of that. She still has some issues, but she can run. She's running. And then that gives my other granddaughter time to get up and took off running behind them. Now, the first one, she gets to the house and she went in the house and screaming, telling my daughter, the boy chasing them with a knife. Like my daughter said, by the time she got some clothes on and got down the stairs, the boy been at the door with the knife. She look at the boy, takes the knife out of his hand. I'm talking about, what is wrong with you? Talking about, she did it, she did that. She said, but why you chasing people with knives? So they called the police and everything and found out the mother has some issues. The father trying to raise, he has a whole lot of issues. So the police come out, they don't want to charge. But them fathers, they seem to think a lot of black children don't have fathers in their life. Just because the father's not in the house don't mean they're not in the life. So, both fathers. Now, the one that fell, her father is married to my daughter. They married, so it fought differently there. But my other daughter, those fathers are not in her life. But the fathers are not there. But the fathers are in their life. You do something to them, they're there. So, both fathers said, oh, no, you're going to jail. So, they try to talk my 2 daughters out of putting this boy in jail. They said, well, he's 12. He did talking about nobody cares. She said, he's just a child. My daughter said, children kill children all the time. So they taught my daughter, the one that said, I'm going to tell my mama. They talked her out of pressing charges. So she said, well, okay. But her daddy like, oh, no, I'm pressing charges. So my other daughter, they tried to get my other daughter to get her started. She's like, oh, no, children kill children. She's not putting up that. And she said, what if he tried that again? So they try to talk her. She said, no. She said, well, I'll see what Daddy said. Daddy said, no, not happening. No, going to jail. Juvenile jail, you're going. So they wouldn't let it go. So the police keep talking. They finally got the daddies to back down and don't put the little boy in jail. So, with all of that said, you can let stuff go. You can forgive stuff, but you let people deal with their own karma. The police were just intense. They just didn't want that little child to go to jail. Talking about he'll go through this, he'll go that. We didn't care about none of that. So What it did, just let it die away. But let it be known. But the father said they was to come out there and beat the daddy up. But it's talking about, no, the man got to raise those kids, this and that. The mama got this kind of problem. It's just a mess. But still yet, with all of that said, you can let stuff go, but you don't go out of your way to take the responsibility, take the accountability off the person who committed a crime. The crime was not committed against him. The crime was committed against the police when she lied to the police. That was a crime. Yes, she lied on him. Nothing happened to him. Thank goodness something could have, because we know the situation with the situation. But my thing is, he deserves what he get, because you didn't have to go out your way and make sure that woman did not suffer none of the consequences for her action. So the consequences, the karma got to go somewhere. So the karma goes back on him. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.